This is the weekly rundown, where we cover rig counts, oil prices, and trending news for the week. And I'm your host, Greg Williams. Welcome back to the weekly rundown. Oil prices settled higher on Friday, recouping some of this week's losses on strong U.S. job growth data, but closed the week at their lowest level since February, rattled by worries a recession could hit fuel demand. Let's see what our top articles are for this week. Transocean has announced that the ultra-deepwater drillship Deepwater Conqueror has been awarded a 2-year contract by a major operator for work in the U.S. Gulf of Mexico at $440,000 per day, with an incremental $39,000 per day for additional products and services. Excluding revenues associated with additional products and services, the new contract adds an estimated $321 million in backlog and is expected to begin in December 2022 in direct continuation of the rig's current contract. Transocean has also announced the ultra-deepwater drillship the Petrobras 10,000 received a 5.8-year contract for work offshore Brazil with a national oil company. The contract adds an estimated $915 million in backlog and is expected to commence in October 2023 and end in August 2029. Aban Drilling has received a letter of award for deployment of jackup rig Aban 3 from ONGC for a firm period of 3 years. The deployment is expected to commence during the first quarter of calendar year 2023. Bilfinger has been awarded a multi-million-dollar annual contract for the routine mechanical maintenance scope for Shell's oil and gas platforms in the Gulf of Mexico. The industrial service provider will be responsible for all routine maintenance services and fabrication across Shell's deepwater Gulf of Mexico fleet for a minimum of 3 years, with the option to extend for a further 2 years. Having supported most offshore providers in the U.S. for over 35 years with maintenance, ISP, and non-destructive testing services, the new order expands Bilfinger's services portfolio provided in the Gulf of Mexico market. 38 high-impact exploration wells were drilled in the first half of 2022, similar to the same period in 2021 when 39 wells were completed. The 38 wells resulted in 13 potentially commercial discoveries at 34% commercial success rate, delivering 6 billion barrels of oil equivalent of discovered resource. Petrofac has received notification of a provisional award for an engineering, procurement, and construction, or better known as EPC contract with Sonatrach for the Tinahirt EPC2 development project in Algeria. Contract is valued at approximately $300 million, with Petrofac's share being around $200 million. Now it is time for oil prices. As of closing on Friday, August the 5th, WTI was at $88.53. Brent was at $94.90, and natural gas was at $8.06 per 1 million BTU. For our rig counts, international was up 9 rigs to 833 from July's count. That is an 82-unit increase from 1 year ago. And for North America last week, U.S. was down 3 rigs to 764, and Canada was down 1 rig to 203. This week's rundown is sponsored by Alliance One Oilfield. Alliance One Oilfield is a leading oilfield supply, service, and support company based in Houston, Texas. They provide a variety of products and services to meet the needs of clients worldwide. You can reach them at all1oilfield.com. That is ALL1, the numeral 1, oilfield, OILFIELD.com. All1oilfield.com. Just a reminder, all of this information and more can be found at www.riglynx.com, where our goal is to simply connect people. And that's it for this week's rundown. If you are interested in sponsoring the show, then drop us an email at info@riglynx.com. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. This has been the Weekly Rundown, hosted by Greg Williams and published by riglynx.com. If you're interested in becoming a partner or sponsoring the show, and drop us an email at info@riglynx.com. That is info@riglynx.com. Thank you.